Hello, hello! I'm the official name reader. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at Pawniard and Bisharp, and already just seeing this right here at the top is like, oh boy, another Pokemon that's gonna get beaten to death with Excalibur. It's kind of getting annoying, to be honest. Like, the longer the series goes on, the more I see the same shit over and over again, and the more it wears me down. And we've also been seeing a lot of Ranker recently, which is kind of fun. So I decided to double check the origin of Bisharp's name and inspiration just to see how close it was. And yes, it has some loose influence to chess, which is actually kind of cool and clever when you really consider the localization, because in chess, if a pawn reaches one end of the board, it turns into a bishop. So checkmate makes for a decent nickname, and it can work on Bisharp. I don't know if there's too many others it'll work better with, but Bisharp's a good choice. I'm going to acknowledge Blade Runner just because of how different it is, and I don't know too many times we've seen nicknames based on films before, so points for originality on that one. Alright, so I went ahead and checked on this one, and that post of Checkmate we just looked at was August of 2015, and his is July of 2015, so he actually came to this one first. Good on you. Moving on to everything else, which is an abomination. Metal Man, no, not really. I mean, I guess Mega Man references. What is that the name of him? I'm pretty sure that's not the name of him. I don't understand this description. Knifeu. Not only is it Japanese for knife, it sounds like it too. Like, when I hear that, I just think of the fucking Cookie Crisp commercial. They look like chocolate chip cookies. They taste like it too. Like, I don't know what he's trying to say, but regardless, I don't like Knifeu as a name. Quick Blade's okay. Switchblade, Pocket Knife, other ideas I guess in similar vein. And then I also did see Power Rangers further down below on Pokemon.net. And, I mean, I don't know. Just to me, it's not exactly the most interesting choice as a Pokemon nickname. I guess alternative ideas to calling it Red Ranger, Blue Ranger would just be to call it Power Ranger. I think that'd be better. And then alternatively, if you wanted to be more Japanese about it, you could call it Kamen Rider. I think I found where he came up with his ideas from, because these are all dated 10 years ago. There's Checkmate, there's Metal Man. We saw Robocop in the Ferrothorn episode, and I'm fine with that. Robocop is also fine as a nickname. And then Terminator, which I believe I just pulled out my own ass or something like that and put it onto Porygon, because I didn't have anything else better. And Terminator is just one of those where I was like, yeah, just put it on it whoever you want, but I tried to justify it with the whole Porygon as a man-made Pokemon electronic robot shit or whatever. So I mean, you could put on Bisharp too if you want. I don't necessarily think either of these are bad ideas. As Red Ranger, band-based nicknames are always fine with me. The idea of Cheap Trick is a bit, I mean, I'd like to know why for Bisharp. My idea for Cheap Trick is somebody with the prankster ability. I feel like that would be a fun play off the name as a Pokemon nickname. Alright, so I'm just gonna let you know Ranker's not exactly inaccurate. Checkmate is without a doubt the most popular nickname I've seen for Bisharp. I've seen it a lot. Lancelot, we see this fucking all the damn time too. If you care, that's your idea. I've also seen Kingslayer a couple times. I don't care for that name either. But these I've seen a fair bit. Lancelot I actually have only seen once. I've already seen Excalibur in countless other episodes, getting tired of it. Okay, we're at the bottom though. I've looked through everything. I don't know. Nothing particularly special for me. And a lot of things we've seen in other episodes. The spreadsheet has Pierce as a canon nickname, which is also something that Chaotic brought up. Again, be sure and thank Chaotic. This guy actually does research for this channel. I'm not paying him or anything. He's just a cool dude, and I appreciate his help. Blue Blade, Colorless Blade. Alright, well, that's nothing interesting to me either. Out of all of it, I mean, really, Checkmate was kind of the one that was, my opinion, the strongest, but also the most popular, so it's up to you if you want to be Checkmate in a room full of Checkmate. The only other idea I had, which I thought about Baraka from Mortal Kombat, and I thought of two different Pokemon that I thought I could fit. Bisharp, because he's literally got swords, and let's be honest, there's not going to be too many other instances where you're going to find something that could probably fit Baraka better. And then there's also the animality thematic that I kind of had going on too, where you could use Mandibuzz since his animality is to turn into a vulture. Either one could work, but I think I like the idea of Bisharp better because I think there's better nicknames you could give to Mandibuzz. So that's my idea, but I mean, there's not really anything that stood out or grabbed my attention or won my heart. Is just a lot of checkmate and a lot of just checkmate. So any other ideas and suggestions you have, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones that you think are good. Bisharp and Pawniard are Pokemon that I think would be super cool if it didn't evolve at, 50 hours into the game. So as a result, I could never find myself using it because it just takes too fucking long. I have problems with Gen 5 Pokemon. I don't like any Pokemon that evolves past level 50. Because I like to have my Pokemon at level 50 and look at their stats and be like, ah yes, this one is done and completed. So if it's not at 50, then it has to be at 100. And then you're making me do twice the amount of work. Fuck you, Dragonair, I'm looking at you. Volcarona, Larvesta, Hydreigon,